Girlfriend cheated on me with our boss. Gonna start off by saying this is the first time I've used Reddit, let alone making a post. So if I'm not doing this right, I apologize. J, 21M was dating my girlfriend 19F, who I will call M, for about 8 months. I know, not very long, but was the longest relationship I have been in. We both worked in the same grocery store and I had a crush on her for months. I finally work up the courage to ask her out, and to my surprise she said yes. Fast forward to when our new store manager, T, 37M, starting working there. For a couple months I thought he was a good guy, serious but knew how to keep things lighthearted. But one day when I was off work and M was off at 2 p.m. she came over to my place like she often would, and out of nowhere she tells me that our manager, T, said to her, "You know, you could do a lot better than him." To say I was upset by this comment would be an understatement. She even tried to downplay it by saying he didn't mean it like that. How else would he mean it? So from there on, I voiced my concerns about him to her, but she would always tell me not to worry. Eventually I found a better paying job with better hours. My goal was to move out so my GF and I could live together to help her with university. She lived 30 to 40 minutes outside of our town, so moving in would make life for her easier. We ended up moving in with my friends. There was 5 of us in that house and everything seemed perfect. I got to wake up to the woman I loved and have my close friends all in the same place. And it was going great for about a month. One day I noticed that T was texting her a lot and I asked about it, and she said that they had become close friends. Safe to say this annoyed me, because deep down I knew what his intentions were. I started to notice that she was spending more and more time with T outside of the workspace, usually with other work friends. But where it gets worse is where he would invite her over to his apartment, alone, to hang out. Now I never got concrete evidence that she cheated on me, but let's be honest, there's no way nothing happened, and at the very least she was emotionally cheating on me. At this point I was convinced she was gonna leave me for him, so I tried my best to save our relationship. I sat her down one night in our bed and voiced my concerns about him yet again, and I'm not proud of this, but about halfway through I just start bawling my eyes out, practically begging her not to leave me. She hugged me and told me I had nothing to worry about and I was her one true love. About a week later she came over and I went in for a hug and she paused and said, "I don't want any affection right now, we need to talk." My heart sank when I heard her say that. She said that her mental health was in decline and with the stress of work, uni, and me that it was too much. We sat in silence for what felt like forever, but eventually we started packing all her things. I only lasted maybe 5 minutes before I just completely broke down and couldn't help pack. So just like that, the woman of my dreams, the only who could truly make me laugh and break me out of my shell, was gone. Just like that. The next day my buddy S, who's also my landlord, gave me her portion of the rent back. I messaged her saying that I had her rent money on my dresser for her and she can come pick it up when I'm at work. I also left her a note stating that I held no resentment for her and I respect her choice and that I would wait for her to be in better health. And she replied with a note of her own saying she's glad I don't hate her, boy is that gonna change, and that she wants to remain friends and that maybe in the future we could get back together. So I was holding on to chance we might get back together for months. But as it turns out she started dating T not even a month after she left me. So all that mental health stuff she was saying was all a lie, and nothing more than an excuse to leave me for someone almost twice her age. Ever since I found out they've been dating I have been inconsolable. I feel like she was groomed by him and the fact that her family is just okay with it is absolutely mind-blowing.